Well, good evening everyone, and we are here in Sevierville, Tennessee, actually between Gatlinburg and Sevierville at a place we've heard a lot about. It's called the Preacher's Smokehouse, and we have not been here. This is our first time. We watched several reviews from various people that we're acquainted with on YouTube, and they've all seemed to like it, and they all seem to like different things about it, so we decided to give it a try ourselves. It's out here in the country a little bit. It's way out of town. It's really not near any town, Gatlinburg, Sevierville, or Pigeon Forge, but we're going to see if it's worth the drive out here tonight. We're going to try to get some good barbecue and let you know how it goes. All right, get here a little bit of the front of the building at the Preacher's Smokehouse.
I like the little fall decoration.
Yeah, they got it all decorated for fall. They got the mums out, the various types of pumpkins, the hay bales, the corn, and the little truck.
And scarecrows.
And scarecrows. I don't see the oh, okay, they're on the side of the building there. All right, we're gonna head on up here and order, and I'll show the menu. I guess you order up here at the window. So let's look over this menu right quick. All right. You know what you're getting yet? I do. I'm getting that 3-meat combo right there.
They don't have a 2-meat combo?
I don't know. Ask them. They probably do.
Hey,
good. How are you doing?
If you have any questions, just let us know.
Okay.
How's your food, folks? So good. And been around it all right.
And of course over here's the drinks, and I'm gonna find out what this, ask him what that Skillet Bun is. It's a dessert. Alright, there's the menu. We're gonna go ahead and place our order. Alright, there's a little bit of the inside of it. They're kind of a big deal here. This shows you where the different parts come from. Ribs, belly, the ham hocks.
Where's the shank? The shank, you were just talking about that.
Well, that would be like, I think that would be up by the shoulder, would it not?
I guess.
Small in here, but very nice and rustic looking.
We never heard that. Dad told me years ago. He said we were English, Scottish, and German.
Got a pulpit over here. It's called Preacher's Smokehouse for a reason. Alright, here is my plate, and it's the beef brisket, the burnt ends, and these are pork burnt ends. These are not off of the brisket. Like I've never had pork burnt ends. Usually burnt ends are off the beef brisket, but I've heard some good things. So I'm going to try it. I can't really imagine it yet, but I'm going to try it. And there's the smoked sausage. Baked beans for a side, and coleslaw, and good sized cups. Those are good sized sides. So let me reach across here. You got the potato salad.
I've got baked beans.
Baked beans.
salad.
And what'd you get for meat?
Burnt ends, I guess that's what that is, and then the brisket. Sweet tea to drink.
A chocolate cobbler that's really good.
Oh, thank you.
From time to time, we do fruit cobblers.
So what's in a chocolate
This is a
cobbler?
skillet bun here.
Have you ever had a lava cake?
Like on Carnival cruise ships, like the
Yes.
chocolate melting cake, I guess.
Is that what
It's sort of like that. It's a fudgy, gooey kind of thing.
in the center?
So, tell us again what this is. It's like a honey bun, you
We
said?
call it a skillet bun. It's a fried honey bun.
Okay.
We take a honey bun, fry it in butter, and put cinnamon, sugar, and whipped cream on top of it.
Well, let's see how
And it
this...
will be hot.
All right, well, I'm going to let it sit for just a few minutes.
Okay.
I don't want to burn my mouth.
Well, I was going to get you to get in a bite of it, but yeah, let it cool down. Don't hurt yourself.
Maybe the cooler will help. It's hot.
How is it?
It's very good.
Very good. So that is the skillet bun. We weren't sure what that was. Okay. Alright, just let you see a little bit of the surrounding countryside before we give our final review. And still a lot of clouds back in the back towards, I can barely see Mount LeConte. I heard the owner, we did get to talk to the one who it's named after, Preacher Smokehouse. I heard him telling somebody at another table that it was about 12 minutes to Gatlinburg, 12 minutes to Pigeon Forge, and 12 minutes to Sevierville. So this location's kind of equidistant to all the other places, but we're going to give our final review of everything. We tried a lot of different things here today, and we'll let you know what we think about it here in just a moment. Okay, well, we crawled out here to the van after eating at the Preacher Smokehouse, and as always, I'm going to let you go first because I always have the most to say. So, well, tell them what you got. And
I got the 2-meat combo. You don't see it on the menu, and I don't know how much it was, but they said, yeah, we can make a 2-meat combo. So
yeah, they show like 1 meat or 3, but they can do up a 2 if you want it.
So I got the 2, and I got the burnt ends and the brisket. I got baked beans and potato salad. My mind's like off some. I think I ate too much. It's going blank. Very good. Everything was very good. The burnt ends, I thought they were really good. They had a really good sweet, saucy taste to them. I have no complaints whatsoever. And I saw in there the Skillet Bun, and I tried that. And what it is, it's a honey bun, which normally I don't eat just regular honey buns. But they fry it in butter, sugar, and then put whipped cream on top of it, and it was so good. It's like the more I was eating of it, the better it got. So
they bring it out in a little cast iron.
Yes,
skillet.
A little cute skillet. I loved it. But everything was good. Everybody was really friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no complaints whatsoever. I would definitely come back.
Okay. Yeah. Just to add a little to what she said, I'll tell you what I got first. I had the 3-meat combo, and the reason I did that is because I've watched several other reviews. And I want to pause right here and mention that the reason we even knew this place existed, we've been coming to Gatlinburg for years. This place has been open 5 years. We didn't know about it till maybe in the last year, and that's from YouTube reviews like what we're doing now. We've seen 3. We've seen Yankee in the South, of course, with Will and Dawn. They've got a lot of subscribers, and I think they were the first YouTubers we really started watching. They highly recommended this place, and Big Joe and Malia, and you gotta subscribe to their channel as well. They do a lot of good reviews. Big Joe's, he's a funny guy, and they enjoyed it. And then another YouTube family that kind of become, I would say, YouTube friends of ours. We haven't met them yet. We've talked back and forth about, but we've probably interacted with them more than any of the others, and that's the Virginia Fun Seekers. And I want to encourage you to subscribe to their channel as well. You'll find it on YouTube at VA Fun Seekers, VA for Virginia, and they're just a great family that's going around traveling like we do, and they're making memories with their little girl, and that's a wonderful thing. We watch their videos and we think back when our boys were small, and we did that because we weren't doing reviews then, but just making some good memories with their little girl, and that's a wonderful thing. So subscribe to their channel as well. They got a lot of great content. But anyway, they came here, they liked it. So the 3 reviews we saw were all positive. So we said we got to get out there and try that place. So today was the day, and I got the 3-meat combo, the burnt ends. I was a little iffy about burnt ends because I've had burnt ends a lot, but it's always off of a beef brisket. These are not beef; these are pork burnt ends, and you know, I was curious, but I wasn't optimistic. But as I was standing up there, the owner came by and says, "Oh, they're really good." So I did go ahead and go with the 3-meat combo. And I want to say, for the first time eating pork burnt ends, they were exceptional. They exceeded my expectations. Really, really good. I also got the smoked sausage. That was good. And I got the beef brisket, and that was outstanding. For sides, I got the baked beans. I want to say something about the baked beans. Those were phenomenal. Usually, when I get baked beans at a barbecue place, I like a place that puts meat in them. These didn't have meat in them, but I fixed that. I took some of my brisket and put in it. But they had a
smoky flavor.
A smoky flavor, and it was just, I don't know, the flavor was just outstanding on those baked beans. I would highly recommend those. And y'all seen me before when I eat so much, I'm so full, I can't hardly breathe, much less talk. So that's why I'm sitting here hiccuping, trying not to hiccup. But the baked beans were outstanding, and the coleslaw. I got coleslaw. I usually like to get coleslaw if I eat seafood or if I eat barbecue. That's some of the best coleslaw I've had. I always thought Osteen's in St. Augustine, a seafood place, had the best coleslaw ever. I'd put this right up there with it. It wasn't dry. I can't stand dry coleslaw. This was absolutely perfect. It was very moist, very flavorful. I don't brag on coleslaw much, but that was some good coleslaw. So probably the most personable owner we've ever talked to.
Yeah.
It's called Preacher Smokehouse because the owner's name is Brother Sam Steele. He's a preacher, and he was telling us a little bit about, we asked him how he got started in the restaurant business. And he's been doing cooking. He said that he used to do disaster cooking. I thought, that ain't no big deal. She does that all the time. No, I'm just kidding. She's actually a very good cook. But he kind of laughed and said, no, that wasn't what he meant. But I knew what he meant. Like if they would go to areas that had been hit with a disaster, like a tornado, a flood, a hurricane, and they would cook free meals, which is an awesome thing. They basically cook meals for people who need it. And he's been doing that for years, and he said he had no intentions of going into the restaurant business. But he was at the time pastoring, I think he said, a little storefront church in Sevierville, and they were cooking meals out of that kitchen.
And when the fires came to Gatlinburg, he was helping there.
Helping with the fires of 2016,
Yeah, and so people were telling him, hey, you need to start a business or a restaurant and do this.
And he was like, no, I don't. But then I think Sevier County told him he needed a commercial kitchen to keep doing what he was doing. So that's the story of how this building was available. Now, I do want to mention they're only open 3 days a week. They're open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And that's a wonderful thing because they're putting what's most important first. They have church services here on Wednesday night. Wednesday night Bible study. I think he said it's 6:30.
It was.
And
well, I don't remember.
Well, anyway,
Sunday night at 6:30. I know that.
But they're only open for business as far as eating Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if you want to come here, be sure and come those days. They also
before
have
7 p.m. because they close at 7.
Yeah, before 7. And they also have church services on Sunday. So I really feel good about coming out here and supporting this place tonight because, number one, he's a preacher of the gospel of Christ. And he is putting the Bible into action by doing things, by making meals and feeding people who need it. And he was doing that before he ever started a restaurant. So I'm happy to come out and support a place like that. And honestly, you get good food on top of it. There's not much else to say.
Yeah, I mean, service. I mean, even the people who took our order at the window, I mean, everybody was friendly, smiling, and it made you feel good.
Oh, yeah. All around, just a 100% positive experience. It's a small little place out here in the country, but
very cozy looking.
Yeah, it's almost like a little cabin, like almost a little wooden house or cabin.
Yeah.
Fall decorations. It's worth the drive out of town.
Well, like he was saying, you're in the middle between Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Gatlinburg and then Pigeon Forge. Yeah. I mean, he said, I think 12 minutes either way.
Yeah, I was actually recording some outside. I mentioned that. I think he said 12 minutes from Sevierville, too, like all three.
Yeah, and he was saying about they're going to be putting a campground out here or an RV park. There's cabins, zip line, so that's hopefully going to help bring more business to him as well. Yeah, but we just, I know that a lot of the other YouTubers have a bigger audience than we do, but, maybe we reach different people, so... if you are in the Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area and you want some good barbecue, drive out of town to this place right here. You're not going to be disappointed. Would you come here again? Oh, I would.
Yeah, I plan to.
Yeah, so, and he even said too that he'll cook like large. He don't cater per se, but he's saying that he will make like large amounts of food or whatever, and you can come pick it up. So if you got like a family get together that you're having up here, want it or something, you can always do that too.
But really can't say enough good about this place, and the only bad is I don't feel like I can walk right now.
Yeah.
We got a big hike ahead of us, so we're going to have to walk uptown a little bit and burn some of this off.
Yeah, we'll have to do a little bit of that.
But anyway, excellent meal. Everything was good, not one negative.
Nope. And you're going to have to check our Facebook page because I took some pictures of things that he didn't get a video of, and one of them was the smoker full of meat, which was really neat to see.
Yeah, I'd already come out here, and she's back there touring where they smoke the meat.
I'm like taking a picture of the smoker because you want to see inside. I'm like, yeah.
I can still put those in the video. video, though.
Oh, either way.
All right.
But they still
Anyway.
need to check our Facebook page.
Yeah, check our Facebook page, like us on Facebook, like us on YouTube, subscribe, and we would appreciate it. Thank you for watching.